Bree and Jason, the Attorney General of Guam is officially weighing in on the issue involving retroactive payments to Adelup staffers, and according to the island's chief legal officer, they were illegal. Retroactive raises given to more than 100 Adelup staffers were against the law, according to Attorney General of Guam, Elizabeth Barrett-Anderson.
They were processed retroactively, and so therefore I found that they were retroactive pay adjustments that had no support in any particular statute that was given to my attention. I couldn't find any law that supports it.
The legal review of the retro was prompted by Vice Speaker B.J. Cruz. The governor's chief policy advisor, Arthur Clark, says any violation was never the intent and attributed the mistake to a technical error at the Department of Administration.
Governor's office tried to work and comply with the law. What happened was instructions weren't carried out. The date of the effectiveness of that the pay adjustment was changed in order to accommodate accounting software, and that just kind of messed everything up. So the AG has just basically told the governor he needs to fix it, and the governor is fixing it.
According to the AG's review, the only people entitled to the retro in Public Law 32-208 were the governor, lieutenant governor, AG, and cabinet members. But unfortunately, it did not apply to the 107 rank-and-file individuals at Adelup. So what does this mean? They'll have to pay it back. Clark says, however, pay adjustments will be reissued this year as a single pay period salary adjustment to compensate these same employees.
For example, so those who were working last year, who are still working here this year, so when they get the pay adjustment this year, they're going to just return that so that they can pay off the debt from last year. But then we have some employees who, because they're not working here, as the Attorney General says, they're going to have to reimburse it. The governor is looking at different options because he thinks that they deserve that money, and so he's looking at options to how to make those people whole.
Clark says about 30 to 40 of those who received pay adjustments no longer work at Adelup. This prospective repayment, however, does not sit well with the AG.
And I just want to say, for the record, I've indicated to the governor's office I don't support the spike. And this, for a period of 2 weeks, spike the salary and then bring it back down, and that goes back to the government coffers. And I don't support that only because I think it's a failure of public trust. And this is not personal money. This is taxpayers' money. And while it is not illegal to do that, it is not illegal to spike up and then bring it back down. I've indicated to the governor's office I don't support that remedy.
She believes a proper way of moving forward is for lawmakers to make a policy call and to consider the retro for rank-and-file employees in legislation. Governor Calvo in a release says it was always the intent to follow the law in paying these staffers, but, quote, unfortunately, we didn't do a good enough job documenting our intent because of the data entry constraints at DOA. The review, meanwhile, we should note, was prompted after Vice Speaker B.J. Cruz questioned over $1.2 million in overspending from the governor and lieutenant governor's office and the legality of payouts to staffers. Back to you.